Obsessed with Law and Order, and I'm in love with Vincent D'Onofrio. So I called up and I was like, can I go on Criminal Intent? And they're like, yes, great. But my favorite show, hands down, is House. And
probably me too, actually. I love that show.
I'm obsessed with the show. And my friend's the executive producer on to Bryan Singer. So I'm like begging him for ages, like, please, please, let me do a guest spot. And my one thing is I really need a love scene with Hugh Laurie. Right. So, because I fell in love with him. But they wouldn't give me a love scene with Hugh Laurie. Instead, my ailment, which was classic.
Because everyone has like when they go on the show, has a sickness, And
then they have to, like, the doctors have to fix it and heal you. Well, I had a tick up my special area. Yeah, and then they had to, like, it was like causing me to have an allergic reaction. And so I'm like strapped up in the gurney and my legs are up and like Hugh has to like look through and find it.
Why does everybody keep doing that? What's wrong with me?
Is she okay?
Is she? But she's okay. But it's serious. But I'm like a lightning rod for pain and hurt. And everyone around me suffers and dies. I must be something so horrible to cause so much pain and evil. Maybe I'm not evil. But I don't think I can be good.
5 a.m. radio thing and 3 stupid TV talk shows back to back. Remember, I sign your fucking checks.
I'll be in front.
No. Oh, you think you have job security? I fired my own goddamn parents. Ugh, assholes. 3 both-sucking assholes.
Can you come and get me? I'm at the skating rink at Westerly. I want to come home.
A mask.
Got me by the bouncer.
She's crazy. She's let me out like 6 times in the last 2 months. Every time it's just to go to the hospital. I'm a prisoner.
Oh, it's okay.
It's ugly.
Oh.
Take off your mask.
If your mom comes in here.
Hey, give me a kiss or I'll kill you.
Chuck Bass?
Have you been saved too? You're more than welcome to come with me. I have to supervise the kids making papier-mâché apostles for the set.
It's brilliant.
Oh, it's not that hard. It's just some flour and paste.
Getting these Jesus freaks to believe you're one of them so you don't have to go back to boot camp.
Still the same old Chuck. Why can't you believe that people can change? You're wrong, Chuck. You know, as bad as boot camp was, it really gave me time to think about the person I'd become. Scheming, manipulative, sickened me. So one day I decided to do something about it. I went to church, found Jesus, and I told him all my sins. He forgave me. Look, I know it seems crazy, but for the first time in my life, I'm happy. But if I know Chuck Bass, you're not here to be reformed.
Back in high school, it was terrible. Scar.
Scar. I don't see a scar. Look, I know why you didn't want me to be with Stan. It's because you wanted me.
You want to play games? I can play games.
No.
I'm a hungry lioness, and you're a baby gazelle.
Yes, I am.
You
I'm
are.
really not. No, I'm not.
You're not. You're right. You're good.
Yeah.
You're not like the others.
I'm not like the others. I'm
You're
very,
not.
very, very different than the others. I'm very, very different.
Good.
So different.
Dude, your jeans are really tight.
Fear not, fellow warrior woman. Help is on the way.
Be you Tony Stark, the Iron Man of legend?
Oh, your failure to protect the Infinity Sword hath placed the entire cosmos in grave peril. I have seen many a gruesome sight in battle, yet I may be ill.
Whenever you're ready.
Hi, I'm Dr. Wagner. Pleased to meet you, Harriet. Duly noted. We can talk after.
Shall we?
What you thinking about, Harriet? Just a few notes. You don't mind, do you? Would you like a notebook, too? It just doesn't seem fair that I have one and you don't. So, Harriet, why do you think you're here? Well, your mother says your nanny had to leave suddenly, and you may be having trouble adjusting. Why don't you tell me what's on your mind?
I have that ring. Would you be
I'm sorry,
in
I
it?
got distracted.
I'll never tell.
Good evening, YouTubers, and welcome back to the Pop Culture Reviews Memorial Special. In tonight's review, I'll be going over one of everyone's favourite childhood stars, especially in the late 1990s and 2000s, whom we've sadly lost, our beloved angel idol, Miss Michelle Trachtenberg. Now, Miss Trachtenberg, full name Michelle Christine Trachtenberg, was born on October 11th, 1985 in New York City. Her family was of Ukrainian Jewish descent, with her father hailing from Germany, and her mother was from Ukraine. Her mother helped her speak Russian to prepare for a role in 2013. She had an older sister named Irene. Her first debut was a television appearance at age 3 in a commercial for Whisk detergent. She would eventually play featured roles in more than 100 commercials. At age 6, she had her first bit role on television in a season 2 episode of Law and Order. At age 8, she appeared on the underrated Nickelodeon series The Adventures of Pete and Pete as Nona F. Mecklenburg, while appearing sporadically as Lily Montgomery. At age 10, her first major movie role was in the hit childhood cult classic as Harriet M. Welsh in Harriet the Spy, which there was a series on, which we will discuss later. Her next major film roles were Gloria Glad in Richie Rich's Christmas Wish, Penny in the first Inspector Gadget movie by Disney, Julie in Can't Be Heaven, Jenny in Euro Trip, known for the song Scotty Doesn't Know, Casey Carlisle in the hit 2005 Disney movie Ice Princess, my favourite role of hers, Melissa Kitt in the 2006 Canadian Christmas horror feature Black Christmas, Maggie O'Donnell in 17 Again, Kylie Shines in the underrated Canadian TV movie The Circuit, Suzanne in Against the Current, Tika Whalen in Dragonlance, Dragons of Autumn Twilight, and Miranda Prague in Sexy Evil Genius, her last major film role to date. Her well-known TV roles include the titular character's younger sister, Dawn Summers on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Georgina Sparks in the original Gossip Girl, and briefly guest starred on the reboot of said series, Maggie Parker in Mego, the host of the underrated Discovery Kids documentary Truth or Scare at age 16, a guest appearance on House as Melinda, Chloe Payne on Mercy, Gummy Bear, Harriet the Spy and others on the hit Seth Green stop-motion phenomenon Robot Chicken, the voice of Valkyrie on season 1 of the Superhero Squad show, Jodie in 3 episodes of Love Bites, Emma Carlin in 5 episodes of Weeds, Judy in the adult animation Humankind Of, as a panelist on the Nickelodeon game show Figure It Out, and was the host of Meet, Marry, Murder. Her other roles include Lena in the movie Melissa, Wendy Peterson in the Joseph Gordon-Levitt movie Mysterious Skin, Sandra in Beautiful Ohio, Ava Monroe in Cop Out, DC Showcase, Jonah Hex as the bar girl, Ashley in Take Me Home Tonight, dual role of Alice and Veronica in The Scribbler, Angela in an episode of Dave's World, Noelle in A Holiday for Love, a prankster in Space Cases, Reading Rainbow, Guys Like Us, Kelly McLean in A Father's Choice, Celeste in a guest role of 6 Feet Under, starring Peter Krause, Elsie in an episode of Nickelodeon's Clarissa Explains It All, starring Melissa Joan Hart, Carrie Beals in The Dive from Clausen's Pier, Lisa Tyler in Law and Order, Criminal Intent, Diane in a guest role on Criminal Minds, Marina Oswald in Killing Kennedy, of which that was the role of her mother helped her prepared for, Lily Lockhart in a guest spot on NCIS Los Angeles, Abigail Adams in Sleepy Hollow, Megan Phillips in The Christmas Gift, Blood Moon in an episode of Supermansion, Dallas Baxter in Sister Cities, Hollywood Game Night, Chopped Jr. and Celebrity Wheel as a contestant, to name a few. And last but not least, her guest voice role as Dr. Wagner on the series Harriet the Spy, where she worked alongside Beanie Feldstein as Harriet, as the sequel to the movie, or spin-off of the movie, as well as the animated movie Unicorn City, and Spiral as Michelle Cody White, her unfortunate final role. On February 26, 2025, we sadly lost her, age 39, just nearly under 8 months shy of her 40th birthday. It is a rather shame we lose one of our Hollywood beauties. Various Buffy and Gossip Girl fellow castmates paid tribute to her. Before her passing, Miss Trachtenberg had planned to make an appearance at the South by Southwest Festival in Austin, Texas last year, but that was unfortunate. I, for one, will always be a childhood fan of hers. She will definitely be missed and forever a childhood Ice Princess hero. Thanks for tuning in with me to pay my tribute to one incredible A-lister, Miss Trachtenberg. We will always remember you. Alrighty, stay tuned for season 2 of Pop Culture Reviews, where I voice my opinions on the talented character actress, Miss Kelly Stables. So long, folks. Bye now.